Hey everybody, it's Shooter FPV, and today I have another unboxing or unbagging or unenveloping. This is kind of different for me. I don't know, I kind of know what's in it, but I don't know what's in it. What happened was a couple of months ago, I started a build with some FlashHobby motors that came in an FPV crate. And as I'm putting the motors on, I noticed that every motor had at least one screw hole that was stripped. Some had two, but they all had one. So I reached out to FlashHobby and we talked about it for a bit, showed them some pictures and stuff, and they agreed to send me out some new motors. So they kind of confused me because they showed me the shipping label and it said that they were going to send me 8 motors, and they actually asked me beforehand. They said, hey, how would you like to try our new 2807 motors? And I'm like, well, I don't know if I have anything big enough for 2807, but, you know, why not? So they show me the packing slip. It says 8 motors, but the way they wrote it was kind of weird. And they had my address. And the weird thing was, below my address, even though the address was in the United States, it said Ireland. Made me think, okay. So they sent it out, and sure enough, they put Ireland instead, so it went there. So I had to reach out to them again, and they finally got it right. So it's been about 2 months now, but this finally came in today. So I'm kind of curious to see. I mean, it's a big package, so I'm wondering, you know, if they did send me 8 motors. But yeah, I'm curious. So I figured I'd do an unboxing because, you know, just the surprise of it all to see what they are, and maybe you guys can help me out and let me know, you know, what's a good frame to put them on. I'm sure it's probably like a 7 or 8 inch, which I don't have. So, but yeah, let's hit the bench. Let's see what's in them, and we'll go from there. So let's get to it. All right, let's get this thing open. But yeah, see, I mean, I think there's 8 in here. It's really puffy. I'm sure it's like the bubble wrap thing. So what's the best way to get this thing open without killing the whole darn thing? Let me see if I can just cut it open a little bit. Hope you guys are doing well. It's getting warmer. Getting out there to fly some more. Me, I'm still building. That's all I really do. But that's okay. I have fun. I have fun when I fly, even though I crash a lot, but that's all right. So yeah, it looks like, see through the bubble. Wow. I give them an A+ for packaging. Yeah, got some extra bubble wrap if I need it. Anybody need some? Oh, there goes that. And layer number 2. Yeah, there's 8. You can see them. But let's see what they actually sent me. And I'm not too hip on FlashHobby. I mean, I think I do have some FlashHobby Arthurs on a 3-inch. So these are FlashHobby FPV Racing Edition. I don't race, but 1300 kV. I told them when we were conversing, I told them that, you know, they said, what kV do you run? And I said, well, I usually run like, you know, 17 to 19. I'm starting to go 6S now. So they're like, okay, but these are 1300 kV. So I think that I do not have a darn frame for these suckers. But let's see what they look like. I'm going to open one up. Yeah, they're big ass motors. They should call them BAM, big ass motor. So let's get some scissors here and let's. Wow, yeah, this is a beefy motor. Look at this thing. 2807, 1300 kV. Wow, yeah, how about if I put this on a 3-inch? Think that'll work? To the moon, Alice. But, yeah, let me, this is a new build I'm doing. This is the Kin FPV Atlas. I did a unboxing on this last week. I'm not going to go through all that. I just wanted to compare size. So this is the Zing 2306, 1755. So you put them next to each other, and I mean, look at that. How about if I put those on here? I wonder how that'll work. But anyway, so yeah, so they kept their word, and even though it's a strange KV, but yeah. So I mean, I guess, you know, the moral of the story is that if you have an issue with a company, you know, whatever, if you have like an issue, don't go in with guns blazing and say, you know, what the F, you know, I mean, it doesn't do you any good and it doesn't do them any good. You know, I was nice to them. You know, I did tell them the problem, and they, you know, they listened. Of course, they just, you know, wanted proof like anybody else does, and so I did all that. I kind of knew that was coming, so it didn't really bother me too much. And, you know, they sent me 8 big-ass motors. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with them, but yeah. So I mean, if you're gonna deal with a company, just don't go crazy. Just, you know, tell them what's going on. You know, I know, you know, it does get you, you know, pissed off because, you know, I was ready to do the build, and, you know, those are the motors I wanted to use, and you know, it sets you back because you got to order another one. You got to wait like a week or so for them to come in. So just, you know, just be nice and things will work out. So that's the moral for today. So anyway, as I said, it's getting warmer, so go out there, rip some packs, have some fun, and we will see you next time. All right, hey, I'm back. I didn't know if you noticed I was having a hard time getting these motors out of the bubble wrap, and so I shut everything down, and I'm taking everything out, and I'm going, wait a minute. I do see like 8 boxes, but 4 of them seem smaller than the other ones. And sure enough, what they did was they actually sent me 4 more of the 1900s, which is the motor that I had an issue with. So I did hear when I put the word out when I had the issue with the motor holes, a lot of people said that they didn't have problems. And I think one person, I think, said that that they did. But I'm noticing something here. I'm popping these open, and this actually does not look like the same motor. I'm going to cut this open, and I still have the older motor that I can show you, I can compare them with. And I wonder if they knew that there was a problem and they made new. So here's the one that they sent me. And I am going to grab one because, of course, they're open because... So here is the ones that yeah, there it goes. This is the one that had a problem, and this is the one that they sent me. And I believe that they're both the same. It is 1900. Oh no, this was 1950. Oh, so it's a totally different motor. It actually looks better. I like the color. I like this color really good. The quad I was just building, the Atlas, has this color at the Zing. So yeah. Well, so I think I should have better luck with these. And now you know what's going to happen. You guessed it. I'm going to have to do another build. I don't want to, but I got some nice motors. Well, hopefully they're nice. I don't know yet. But yeah. So I just wanted to put the addendum on here to let y'all know that they gave me some hopefully better motors. So in saying that, again, I tell you to rip some packs, have some fun, and we will see you next time.